Sound check. Test mic. Hello and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So just give me a second. Let me post this Necromancer, Blighted, Shadowblight build guide video. Where is that link? Here we go. All right. So 2 days ago we managed to give me a second. So we managed to solve what is this one? Shadowblight. Huh? Inappropriate words. Does it require a minimum number of characters? I'm just gonna remove the gear that I use for the Shadowblight, since I have already completed and uploaded the video yesterday. And where are those items? Probably I'm gonna leave this, or am I wearing... I think I'm wearing a new lidless wall. Okay, so let's remove this now. Now we can free up some space. Oops, not exit, just leave game. Okay, let's go back. So I have already solved how to speed farm the setup for the speed farm of this bone sprinter. So right now, how much is my gold? Ooh, 44. 44. Okay. So I have 2 empty spaces. Probably, what is this one? Rapid ossification. Probably I'm gonna place it here. Override. This will be my basic feed farm. And then this is my so equip. I think this one is what you're missing. Overwrite. So this is the lidless wall now here. Cooldown reduction. I have this armor. Devotee. Now, I want to further increase the damage of this build. And based on what I have seen yesterday, by just... Can we go out? Don't mess with my unlimited bone spirit, sir. If there are enemies. Okay. Overpower. 9237. If we switch with this one, so basically this is, then if we're going to where this is the pushing macabre restore, and then the amulet with macabre restore. So basically this is the adaptability, shadow spirit, adaptability, grasping wings. Why? Wow, that's the 100%. It doubles the overpower right away. Well, that's intriguing. How about this one? Okay, so we have 100, 125, and then we have the 30 here. The 30 here does not include, does it include already the memento mori? See, the memento mori doesn't apply yet. It doesn't show there, but see, it reduced. So that 60% of 30%. So that's an additional of 18%. And that is approximately 1,200 or 2,200 by just increasing the from the momentum, or basically that's adding a multiplier of 18%. And based on my skill tree, somehow I missed this one. So I'm thinking maybe I don't need the Bone Storm. We have enough cooldown. Basically, that one is a conditional overpower. Okay, that is a conditional overpower. And we're talking about when you are healthy. Oops. Because I was calibrating my NVIDIA, what is that? What's that called? It doesn't show on the stream, but on my monitor it shows the FPS, the GPU, the CPU percentage, the latency, so that I can monitor if I'm the HUD. Is that the HUD? Okay, let me fix this one. So this is the pushing, so we need this one. That's correct. Free chance still there, and then now we fixed our. Then we need to save this one, equipping this. Overwrite. Forgot to maybe add now an overpower here. That is 35. Okay. Now I need a better diamond. Maybe I can just catch up with my what's it called? Incenses. I do hope that the runes also is being carried with your. It's just the armor. If you're wearing the same armor, if the same armor is being used for speed farming, for example, if you add your rune for your speed farming and then it's different for the pushing, then it's not going to be swapped. I hope they can also let the rune to be swapped. I don't know how difficult that will be in terms of putting it into the game. Anyway, Supok and Loom. I think this should be Yulingar. That is correct. I think this will be for pushing. This will be Quack's rune. But before I switch with Quack's rune, okay. I want to further increase this build, and there is an item. However, this is not, so technically this is 4 ranks. So imagine this, you have overpower, you have Tides of Blood. Maximum life is not that important, and then the rest of the, even the unique power. The Gospel of the Devotee, of course, you have the chance to do double damage. And then your Bone Splinters is going to pierce. Well, we are talking about, based on our observation yesterday, of course we're gonna lose some power with the Devotee, but the +4 to Tides of Blood, and we're talking about that if you are healthy. That's why I removed the Crazy Brew, because the Crazy Brew, just in case your life drops to below 80%, if you are using the Crazy Brew, then you have to wait for 10 seconds for you to bring your life back up again. Basically this, we're talking about 40% increase in overpower, and now we added 3, so we're talking about we're adding 70%. And imagine yesterday, by just adding the switching the 30% from resource, from sacrificing the shadow to the bone, we see a significant increase in our overpower damage. And what more with this Indira's memory? And not only that, what is this one? Zen and what? What if, I believe I got it 2 days ago, that we can place on the boots, which is the this one with overpower, GA, and with attack speed. And I'm thinking here, can we masterwork this just to... Nice, overpower. core skill, not bad. I'll take it. We're gonna be slow, but we are gonna be, I would say, more powerful. Now, Indira's memory. We swap. Let's change it to Quacks and Bog. I don't have... Because I don't know if I'm already full with runes so that I free up some space. I will need Mooney just in case. Seer, no. Quacks, yes. Gar, yes. Qua, yes. What else? Pok. Pok rune. Okay. $35 increased. This bonus is doubled when you are healthy. We are slow. I would say we are much more powerful. This is without the Indira's memory. This is without the devotee. Portal will be closed. It's okay. The thing is with the Quacks rune. Where's Spock? The thing with the Quacks rune. Since I don't have, now that I don't have the now that I don't have the curse aura, then basically these 6 points here are useless unless I can take advantage of the amplify damage. I can remove the decrepify, add more to the damage reduction. The thing is vulnerable. Our splinters are the one inflicting it. 23,919. Okay. Let's try. Defenses check. Max. Okay, we're good. Oh, let's bring in the Watt rune, so that will be our curse. Technically, with our Pok rune and the 400 ritual requirement of the Quacks rune, so technically, Quacks rune per second, if we're attacking 2 attacks per second, so basically we are getting 50% multiplier every second. Let's see if with this, especially with the Indira's memory, are we still okay? No, I'm less. What am I getting again? What rune? Let's see. I checked the fight yesterday, and the build was so powerful that it only took 30 seconds to bring down the Pit 90 boss. I'm not going to cast the Grasping Veins just to check. I'm not going to cast the Grasping Veins. Does our attacks, does our critical strike chances enough? And it does. We are okay. Nice. Because if we don't need the Grasping Veins, we can swap it with the Moonrise for more multiplier damage on our basic skill. I am super Okay, don't cast the Grasping Veins, and let's see. Yeah. So meaning with our with our setup, we are inflicting we are at 100% critical strike chance. Am I around 50 billion already yesterday? I believe with even the 20%, the 20% of that double damage from the Gospel of Devotees, it seems like it has a big impact on our damage. So yeah, so we're seeing 18, right? So technically, if that is the output of our overpower, then if that is doubled from the devotee, then that will be higher than that. We have double terror. Are we done? So slow. I'm worried on the boss fight. We need to avoid the middle because just in case Lilith will pull us, then that's going to be a disaster. All right, here we go. I hope no Elias. No Elias, please. Wow. Oh, I'm full with oboes. Gravekeeper essence. Where's Dominate? Dominate. Dominate. Do I have a Death Speaker pants? I believe I do, but I do hope that it has the Dominate. Oh, the Dominate. The Overpower. Greater Affix. Armor. Gloves? It's okay unless... Ouch. Okay, leadless wall on the boots. Shield. Pants. How about Pain Gorger? On the pants. Okay, give me a second. If Pain Gorger is... And I believe that Quack's rune is also I don't know if I can afford to lose the shielding stone. Do you think the let's try if the lucky hit would be enough, because we need the curse aura. That is also an additional damage reduction. We need to hit the double damage. I don't have gold. I don't have gold. Ooh, nice map. Kaboom! It seems it's working. What's going on? %20 from Bone Storm, then Garun 25, 45. So this is now approximately close to 99% already. 6.79. That is quite intriguing. Well, of course, we are fragile. I think we can Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, that's a problem without... And basically... the shielding storm. It's very clear that without the consistent barrier, I just need the movement speed. Jeez. I told you. He got massacred. Where's Dominate? Let's push the Dominate glyph. Oh yeah, push the Dominate glyph. So yeah, the only problem is the movement speed, but wow. How fast did we kill this? It's just we're slow. If we can... I think... Now how about this one? Okay. To prove which one is more powerful, now let's... Okay. Where is our Arrow of Perdition? To prove this once and for all. So Arrow of Perdition here, and then let's bring again, no shielding storm, but we need the curse aura, so we're bringing back our boot. So still the same setup without the shielding storm. Can I borrow your gem, sir? Because we are poor. I cannot craft anymore until I have a decent amount of... Oh, boom! Kaboom! I'm already wearing incenses. That's the one I'm talking about. Okay, how about... Give me... Oh, thank you! Oh, there you go. Do I still have armor on my Paragon board? Okay. And I still have 2 more points of critical strike chance here. Maybe... Oh, I need that resistance. Maybe let me borrow that essence on kill first, and then I just want to... Well, basically this is our pushing. Wow, it only added... Well, I can craft...
Fashion this into something exquisite.
There we go. Live. I believe I have life here. Is there any, like, I can grab that one? Is there anything that I can grab right away? Nothing. Oh, there. Maximum life. Okay, this is now the Air of Perdition. Still with Curse Aura. But now we have full critical strike chance. Then we don't need the Gar rune. Now this is the thing now. We don't need the Gar rune. Now, if we don't need the Gar rune, I still need this legendary armor because I still need this one because of the flat armor. Unless, can we check? I can't remember what is. I think Subo. Oh, Subo. Rahir. For what I remember, his buff is resistances and increased in armor, not additional flat armor. Our mercenary. Resistance, right? Here, plus armor. So yeah.
I will not let you down.
That is not the one. Basically, I can still oh, tomorrow is the PTR, right? I cannot play until next week. I'm short of gold. But I'm still excited to play the PTR tomorrow. What am I looking for? Offhand?
Not a bad hello, shining beauty.
Use it well.
Shame that. Well, hello.
What's still got some good in it?
That's the spirit. Give it a go.
Okay, we're good. Wow. I have already spent 30 minutes already. That fast. Wow, that was... Can't imagine I have already streamed for the... I would say 40 minutes already. Okay, let's check this one. Oh! Give me a second. Since we are in full crit... Whoa, that was fast. That was fast. Give me a second, give me a second. Then we can replace... How about we swap Grasping Veins with Moonrise. Basic. $56. $56, okay, same. Yeah, I think Moonrise is the only thing that we can add. So now once we activate the Bone Storm plus the Moonrise, we could go beyond. We are, I would say, more than 100% already. I think we are at 69, so plus 40, well, plus 20 and 20, so that's plus 40. That will go beyond, because those are not a flat, they are conditional attack speed, so they can go beyond. That's the only thing I'm talking about. When you cast, when Pokrun is ready to go, and then you activate, say, your Bone Storm, then the Bone Storm will deplete your entire essence, and then when you cast your Bone Storm, your Bone Spirit, then because you're not in, it was not in full essence when it casted, then if it still need the critical strike chance from Desecration, then we lose that cooldown. Oh, I still have the Guard rune, but how come? This is quite intriguing. Sir, 100% critical strike chance, and I can't reduce the cooldown. And I believe that doesn't even add the Desecration aspect. We need boots. Wow, the Pit 90, it feels like it's just Pit 70, to be honest. Like, is this Pit 70 already? Like, it's just nothing. 118, boy. 118, boy. But the intriguing part here is I'm already at 100% attack speed and I'm still getting cooldown. Why is that? It doesn't make any sense. 1050. Okay, let's go. I think 10 seconds. Yeah, like 10 seconds. 10 or 12 seconds. Like especially during the again the essence, our essence glyph, right? The multiplier on the critical strike damage will start to kick in. Our critical strike damage will further increase by an additional I think 20 something percent. And you can see there that after I was watching on my second monitor again, as the life of the boss went to 80% below, you can immediately see like from there it goes fast on draining the life of the boss. And it's amazing. You know what? It would be so fun. It would be so fun if they're gonna bring back this chaos perk, this unstable power, as an aspect. Of course, we will no longer have that. If they're gonna bring back the chaos perks, I would say maybe, or maybe I think that's too powerful. I think that's too powerful. What I'm going to do, this will be the build that I'm planning to. The reason why I'm trying to optimize this build today, instead of as much as I want to farm this, basically I already know what are the ideal affixes that I need. The only intriguing part here is my crit chance is already 94. If I activate the Bone Storm, that's 110%. And that is without the Serration passive skill already. But somehow, why the Bone Spirit is not I'm thinking, do we still need one rapid ossification here? So that's an additional 3. But the way I see the cooldown is basically the one I'm losing is not the cooldown from the rapid ossification. The one I'm losing is this one. If Bone Spirit critically strikes, its cooldown is reduced by 7 seconds. Unless what's happening is when I cast the Bone Spirit, I'm casting it not too close on the enemy, that the Bone Spirit is not hitting the enemy yet. Right? Because it says here, if the Bone Spirit critically strikes. So when you cast the Bone Spirit and it didn't hit the enemy, basically it's not critting it. It's wait for it to land on an enemy before it reevaluates itself. Okay, am I 50%? It's like he's gonna make some kind of a drum roll, right? Okay, from 1% to 100%. Okay, 100% crit chance. Boom, 100%. I'm going to crit now. Then boom, crit, then reduce. And what if the enemy that the Bone Spirit is supposed to hit dies right away? Right? Where's Abysso? So I think if you don't have the mythic, Banished Lord's talisman is going to work here. Okay. One more item. The Crown of Lucian.
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
Do we have it on the boots? Pain Gorger on... I believe I have this on the helmet. There you go. How's the cooldown? 6.22. Okay, that's good. So now everything. We still have the armor here, so we're still okay. Pain Gorger, Lidless Wall, Crown of Lucian is here. So everything now, including the Pain Gorger, is now having... From 85, now it's 150, so that's 75% increase on the basic skill damage.
There is magic in all.
So let's see which one is more better now. Let's borrow again. So again, we are a bit... But we're still slow. Okay, let's try this one.
This should be interesting.
Yep, I see the problem right away. When you cast the... that it's draining our essence so rapidly now with the quacks and then this Crown of Lucian. But then again, I'm still wondering, like, wow, there's a lot of enemies there. I feel like that is going to cause again some hindrance on the completion of this. Like, wow, 1.5 minute close to... The way I see on this build is that you need to cast the Bone Spirit close to the enemy. See? So that the Bone Spirit will land on the enemy right away. to recalculate and evaluate itself for the critical strike chance. But the way I see it, like the Crown of Illusion somehow it outperforms the Air of Perdition, because compared to Crown of Illusion, it can provide 75% increase, though it drains your essence more, not more, greatly, especially when you cast the Bone Spirit. See, I think that's the Pok rune. Wow, 224. That is huge, sir. Wow, this is the map. I think this is the same map that I was kind of like I'm unknown. What is my 54? Okay, because I'm not I didn't activate the Bone Storm. What? Can you do that again, please? Oh, right. Do I need one rapid ossific 1+3 rapid ossification? Again, if we're getting drained, right? Because in terms of damage, we can, if you have the Air of Perdition, it's, well, basically the Air of Perdition is much more better because of that critical strike chance, and then we can swap the Gar rune with most probably the Wat rune so that we can apply. The thing is, we need something on the boots. We need something on the boots so that we can free either the helm, the chest, or the pants with that needs to be a legendary armor so that we can place a defensive aspect, which is the Shielding Storm. And then it's okay if we don't have the Curse Aura to take advantage of the amplified damage. Then we can just add damage reduction, and then we can just still keep the amplified damage there so that we can take advantage of that multiplier damage. The only thing is, it's like to mix and match unless I have, let's check.
Better than Starhammer sings on your return.
Okay. Pain Gorger, Sacrilegious Soul, Banish Lord. Pants. Devotee. Shoot. Helm. Pain. Pants also. Yeah, this is the leadless. This is the only leadless sword that I have. And then a helm. Basically, I also have a leadless wall on the helm, which is on my archive Blighted Shadowblight. Okay, okay. Without the mythic, what should be the best setup here? So imagine if you have the Lucian and then you have this one. Oh my goodness. Where you're slow. Oh, we cannot wear both, right? We cannot wear both because of so worst case scenario, we can place this one here, then bring back the Pain Gorgers here. The thing is, so we can bring back Shielding Storm for more survivability. So basically, again, either I think we need to give up the Chronoblution. Well, I'm thinking if I can swap the Crown Revolution. I don't have gloves of this. Oh well, I have this. What about this one?
There's a good one.
Nice. What the heck?
I have your back.
I was talking on something and then oh, okay. I was why my mic turned off? My goodness. So what I'm saying is if we can basically unfortunately I don't have any boots version of the important unique items here, which is the Pain Gorger, Lidless Wall, or the Gospel of the Devotee. If one of them are boots, then I can easily swap, and most likely we can free up the pants or the chest. So this is not a Crown Evolution but the Banished Lord Talisman for more. Overpower. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, the way I see it now, it's just the bone spirit. We need the bone spirit to hit the enemy right away. Basically, we shouldn't cast the bone spirit without any enemy, or if the enemy is so far away. See, it still resets. Wow, this is so amazing because of the guarantee to critical overpower. That's it. Without this, next season, this is going to be so weak. And so far, we are okay with the because of the lucky hit from the Bone Storm and the basic skill as well. Where are... Okay, we're good. Okay, 10, 53, and my Bone Spirit is on cooldown. I don't know what's going on. I know it's because of the cooldown. My critical strike chance is only 48? I think we need the grasping wings. Ouch. Take it easy. Take it easy. Something is... I think the game still senses that because my life, this is just we have an increased life from the bronze over brains. So divided by 3, so basically our life is only 6,000. I feel like the game senses that, especially now that our armor is only 60% from 85, so it reduces our armor and resistances, so we are kind of fragile, especially without the shielding storm. And the cooldown is worse. It's so hard to cast. Yeah, we need the lidless wall here? Where is the lidless wall here? We need a devotee. We need the shielding storm. But basically, it's working. And I think instead of critical strike damage here, I believe we need this is still 204, so we're still okay. This is really intriguing. I think we really need to be close on the target. I have to check on my fight on that boss, but as far as I know, I'm close on the boss already.
Use it well.
Crit chance, crit chance. Excuse me. See? Look at that. What's going on? What? I'm getting scammed. We're getting scammed, boys. This is boss. Somehow. Why? Well, that's... We're just talking about critical strike chance here. And I don't see any condition here that you are going to lose your cooldown when attacking a boss or something. Huh? Oh, no, we're okay? We're good, sir? What's going on? Unfortunately, I need the shielding storm. Shielding storm. We are only getting our the source of us getting the barrier is from our lucky hit through this one. And basically this one has 36% chance, and then the bone splinter has 33% chance, and basically with a double cast of the bone splinters, so we have approximately we can proc. I would say we can proc. It's just when we are taking hit, right? So now basically I removed the decrepify, right? So I still have the amplify. So technically if we don't have any means to curse the enemy, then we have nothing. However, we can just add it here. Basically, we're not oh, spike armor. I see.
I find things, even if they don't want to be found.
I have a suspicion this is not efficient. Okay. I have a suspicion. That is not working. It does. Or not. Can we try? So now we have more lucky hit, right? More lucky hit, and then what did I remove? Dissertation, right? Because what if when the bone skills are hitting the enemy, if we cannot maintain... Anyway. It has an effect. It has an effect. Okay, so let's bring back movement speed, then we bring back acceleration here. Now another rapid ossification, essence on kill, maybe this one. Armor, we need to increase our armor, otherwise we're gonna die. This one. Okay, now this is with an additional rapid ossification, so at least at 100 essence this will reduce. This will add an additional 1.5, so we now have 3 second additional 3 second cooldown. Okay, I know this is a good map, but we're just trying to test because I don't have so much time to stream today. And especially tomorrow we'll be playing the PTR. Come on, guys. Don't run. I think I know the problem. Come on. Hold on, please.
Here's a good one.
I'm so broke. Nice, thank you. $7.21. One, two. This is 18% cooldown. My suspicion is that point 30, that point something seconds beyond 7 seconds somehow. It's like this. When the bone spirit procs, it should reduce the cooldown by 7 seconds. If it doesn't, but supposedly it shouldn't, considering that you have 100% critical strike chance. It's just I don't have any more gold to. Well, I can force this one, this one. I can force the code. I can upgrade. I don't know if I still have a Pain Gorgers. I think this is the only Pain Gorgers. Basically, in order to reduce the cooldown to 50%, you need at least, if you're wearing 4 items with cooldown reduction, you need at least 2 of them has a GA on the cooldown. Otherwise, you will need the 5th one to reduce the cooldown further. That's why we are wearing, say, the Pain Gorgers here, and then Crown Ablution here. That's why if we have the Crown Ablution here, then we are now at 6.07. So if that is 6.07, okay, now let's try this one. Is it going to? Will our Bone Storm, our Bone Spirit will still have a downtime?
I know what looks in darkness.
need the test ring. What I have observed, it's still reducing. If you don't crit, your cooldown is 6 seconds, right? The thing is, if you're... Oh shoot, 194. Because if your essence is below, that's why this one has a cooldown. We cannot sacrifice the cooldown here anymore, otherwise we will need a cooldown. Though we can get the cooldown here on the amulet. Then we can increase our resource. Whew. Precision is precision. Oh, I see. This one adds 6%. If we're going to use the destruction with overpowered damage, that's only 15%. Precision is still okay with additional 6%. But this is 42, right? 42 plus 12. So that's 54. 52. So technically we are not at 100. We are not at 100%. We still have that tiny bit. 25 from Garrune. 25 from Garrune, 20 from Bone Storm. I think the problem here is the critical strike chance, and basically the cooldown needs to be at 7 seconds minimum, so that what I'm trying to test here is I don't want to... Can I use just a dummy? Any ring. Any ring will do, sir.
Better than starting from nothing.
Like any ring, just to...
What's still got some good in it? My hammer sings on your return.
If you add cooldown reduction on the Bone Storm, on the Bone Spirit, okay. Let's add cooldown on the Bone Storm. Let's just say you made it to 5. If your critical strike chance is not at 100%, it's still not going to... Still not going to work. So now, this one is 100% critical strike chance. Okay? 100% critical strike chance. See? How come it's still... Ouch! See? That is 36. Bone Storm has 20. Garun is now giving 20. So we are now at 120% critical strike chance. Even though we're not healthy,
Will be tested now.
we are still at 100% critical strike chance. But how come we're still having... See? That doesn't make sense. And basically the idea here is the more essence that we have, during casting, basically the bone spirit, we are taking advantage of that is why essence here is still important. I know we need the essence from here, right? But this one is really giving a significant amount of damage, but in terms of efficiency, yeah, this is... Basically, you really need to have 100% critical strike chance, and you really need to be close on the enemies. That's it. Basically, I lost some power because of this. I have 2 adaptability. Okay, let me try to fight the boss. I want to see this one again. See? There is... But if there's a lot of enemies, the lucky hit on that necrotic fortitude is still working. Anyway, this will be my last run for tonight, so tomorrow, PTR time! I think I need to free up some space on my hard drive! That's poison explosion, sir! Am I using Banish Lord? Just Crown Ablution, isn't it? No Banish Lord, just Crown Ablution. And it seems like it also provides a significant amount of damage as well. But then again, without the Arrow Perdition, plus with the Banish Lord Talisman, I think without the Arrow Perdition, those combo, I think it outperforms the Arrow Perdition. It's just I still need some testing, but I believe maybe we need one more critical strike chance here, since we can use the Moonrise. If our attack speed is already good, probably we can drop one attack speed and then maybe add critical strike chance to ensure that we have really 100% critical strike chance even without the Grasping Veins. That's a bad direction of dodging. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I think how many times I died? Twice. All right, this is it. Elias! I hate the combination of these two. The knockback, Elias. Come and get me. You're lucky that I'm not equipping the we're so fragile. We're so fragile. We're equipping so much chaos armor and we shoot. I want to avenge this run. I'm not going to end this stream that we are getting bullied.
Stars.
Now show yourself again. And let's do mano y mano. I want to show yourself again and Elias. Let's duel. Oh shit, I forgot something. I need grasping veins for now. I need grasping veins. I can't afford the critical strike chance is important.
Masterful work.
Basically that's the setup, but I still need some further testing. But from what I'm seeing here is the combination of this Crown of Illusion and then do we have Banished Lord Talisman? No. But basically the Pain Gorger with an additional of 75%, right? That's why if we can make our critical strike chance without the help of the Grasping Veins, if we can make our critical strike chance, imagine we can still add an additional 60% from the Moonrise, then this is gonna be more potent. That's why I'm thinking maybe instead of maybe intelligence, life, attack speed. Of course, attack speed is we still need it, or maybe we can sacrifice one attack speed. Or not. I'm thinking to maybe sacrifice the intelligence. See, 1.5 minute, almost like 40% completion. What I'm thinking is maybe sacrifice the intelligence on the ring and add critical strike chance. By doing that, then we are making the Bone Spirit to be efficient to be casted most of the time. Because life is still important. 890 really feels with this setup. Really feels like just 70.
They're fine, even if they do want to be fucked.
So yeah, we need to be close. Cast corpse tendrils. Pull the enemy. Then kaboom kaboom. Close. Cast the tendrils. Close to the enemy. Close to the enemy. Why there's a cooldown? Maybe the grasping veins is still on cooldown. And speaking of cooldown, am I using the... Okay, we have it, but somehow... Again, because we don't have the Decrepify, right? I'm thinking, what if we place the Decrepify here instead of the corpse tendrils, considering that you have a 100% critical strike chance. You're dead, sir. Bye. Wow, this is insane. This combo. Pain Gorger. Then you have the Lidless Wall. You have the Devotee here. I think this outperforms the in terms of DPS. This outperforms the Air Perdition. All we need is just an additional critical strike chance. It's just somehow, again, 100 essence divided by 3, so that's 3 times 3. So basically, the way I see it, and we don't know, right, that this one, on the actual fight, you're only getting approximately 9% critical strike chance only. That's why I'm thinking maybe this one is still okay, but it's still better that you can see that your critical strike chance here is 100%, not relying on the serration. Unless we have a mechanic that we can really bring up the essence to full. There is one, however, but this one is going to reduce, but it happens only every 5 seconds. What we wanted is for the basic skill to generate more essence. That is why I'm thinking, which one is better? Casting Macabre skill restores 33 essence? This one? Or there is a temper. There is a temper that increases your essence. So right now, to solve the problem of this Bone Spirit is really to reduce the cooldown 7 seconds below and 100% critical strike chance. That's it. With regards to the essence, it's just I don't have any more gold. Maybe if I can go back. Oh, like this one. Do I have those critical strike chance again? I remember I have those rings. But I don't have time already today. Critical strike damage. No, I'm looking for the ring. Is this the one? Strike chance. Oh, I think I re-roll those ring that I'm talking about. Because this build still requires a good essence management, because what I'm also thinking here, should we add that essence per second? I don't think so. Crown Ablution. So basically everything here are now chaos items. And probably we need at least, oh, we are at around 200 something, right? If we go out on the actual battlefield. I just want to see this. We still have the multiplier, but the essence generation.
Want something found, you find me.
Really? I'm still not critting at 100%? Or is it the reason why it's on cooldown? If my attack speed is so fast that when I casted, I'm wondering if the last bone spirit that I casted is like it didn't hit any enemy. It's like I'm holding the button so fast and then it casted the bone spirit where there is no more enemies. Maybe that's the case. Yeah, so far, again, the real test here is when we fight the pit boss. But so far, damage-wise, we're still okay. What I'm looking forward here with the ossified essence is the essence generation. Because if we can really regain the essence, we are taking advantage of that adaptability and our essence related utilities. Okay, no grasping veins. Let's try. 99. Just one more. I think we have a couple of 1% critical strike chance that is not activated on our Paragon board. See, that is... And take note that 99%, the remaining 1% will be activated by Dissertation. I did a misplay there when I casted the Bone Spirit, and then there is a suppressor, so it didn't hit any enemies. See, I made a mistake again. Okay, boss time, boss time. The real test, the real test. Oh my goodness, my favorite boss. Look at my essence. I really hate this boss. It's working, isn't it? How much is our overpower? Well, it's only 9,811. However, we have still a big multiplier here from the ossified essence. Second, the essence generation. And we're talking about essence generation that it provides every time that we cast our bone spirit through the help of this restores. Somehow I can see that my essence is almost at full. It doesn't drop. The only thing is we're so fragile. We're so fragile. I think this is the perfect setup. Again, I think we need what I'm thinking here is, do we still need the corpse tendrils? Probably we don't need the corpse tendrils. What I'm thinking here, maybe we don't need the corpse tendrils. Or maybe I think we still need it because we need to pull the enemies, right? And then, okay, before I forget, let's update now the planner before I go, and then tomorrow PTR. Okay, let's open the planner. Okay, Pain Gorgers, Shielding Storm, that's correct. Lidless Wall, it could be there. Gospel of Devotee, whatever. And then this is Lucian. Since we're not casting any curse, however, with regards to the curse, that's the thing. We cannot dispose the Garun. We need this one. We need this one. Therefore, we remove this. remove this. More lucky hit, right? We need for the pool. That's still correct. Everything here, that's correct. We have 3 more points, then we can add 4 more damage reduction. And then no crazy brew. We're just gonna use erupting chaos. Basically, these are the 2 important. Supposedly, we need. Oh, we don't need the curse aura anymore. I mean, we don't need the decrepifier anymore if this is the setup, right? So what we need here is cooldown. And I think the real primary driver here. The real primary driver here is the Pain Gorgers. I believe the Pain Gorgers that I have, I don't have the big multiplier. I think what I have, what I'm wearing is the 85%. Oops. Sorry. Then this is Moonrise. So this is Moonrise. And then if we are still going to play with the mythic, we can still play it. Let this fall, and then this one should be. Then your devotee is here, right? So same as. And then this one is devotee. Oh, sorry. Pain Gorger. Erupting Chaos, Crazy Brew, Alternating Chaos, Brains over Brains, Grasping Veins. You don't need this one, you need the Moonrise. And then you need. So for the. This one is Moni, this is Pock. Oh, sorry. This is you. Pokwax, Yulgar. We don't need the Gar anymore. Now this one you can now use the Wat rune for the curse. Then this will kill the enemies right away. You don't need the critical strike chance, and then Pok and then Quack. So that's correct. Now for the skill tree, it's going to be different. Why you have that kind of skill tree, sir? Chaos setup. Copy the mythic. Maybe we're gonna sacrifice our, or maybe we can now remove the luck hit and then apply amplify damage for that additional 12% multiplier. That's why with the Era Perdition we can drop the guard rune. So basically the Era Perdition, if you take a look closer, the Era Perdition and the Crown Ablution is almost close. The only difference is that the Era Perdition has more lucky hit, it has a movement speed, and then 2 core skill, whereas the Crown Ablution, well, it has life, that's good, it has lucky hit, it has the cooldown, that's it. I think they're changing their shadow resistance here in the Season 11 with intelligence, I believe, or all resistance. I think they're changing some of the affixes on the unique items. So yeah, I mean, if you still want to use the Era Perdition, I mean, go ahead. But I feel like I like the Crown Ablution setup because of the additional cooldown. then this one before I forget. Okay, that's correct. Oh, I changed the items. Boots, this one, and then plus this one. Then mythic, critical strike chance, that's correct. Pants, what is pants? This is the devotee. Boots, this is pain gorgers. We're gonna go with cooldown reduction and then 1 attack speed. Amulet, seems everything. Offhand, chance 2. What we need is cooldown reduction and then chance for double damage. Or maybe one, just one here and then 2 here. As long as we can hit the... I think maybe we'll go with this one.
If I cannot be in will,
So basically we don't need the bone spirit cooldown. What we need is, since we have so many cooldowns on our gear, we can bring it down to 50%. So what we need now is just critical strike chance so that we can crit the bone spirit all the time, so that it will always reduce its cooldown by 7 seconds from that enhanced bone spirit. That's it. Speaking of critical strike chance, probably on the chaos setup, your ring here will be different. And I think here it should be overpower, not critical strike chance. Did I change the skill tree with... Yep, that's correct. Okay, I think this is also ready. I'm gonna give in the chance because I need to do some testing starting tomorrow until Saturday. If there's still, you know, maybe on Saturday, if there's still a lot of things that I still want to test on the PTR, then probably I'm gonna spend some time on the PTR. If not, then I can go back, so that basically I already know what, based on this planner, I already know what are the affix. Basically this is already the final setup. So my plan is basically I'm very low on gold, so but this weekend I'm planning to create and upload another build guide video for this bone sprinter build for season 10. So I think speed farming I have already also figured it out, so we're good to go. So there it is. Pit 90, that feels like Pit 70. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for me today, and tomorrow PDR, and look forward on what's going to happen. What's the season 11 in store for us, and I'm planning to do some testing on this grave gloom for that the mini golems, and the new defensive mechanic with the fortification as well. So let's see. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.